Hey, welcome back to Universe X. Today we are actually just going on about the secret rare, one of two that's been released for Destroyer Kings. And I just thought I'd kind of let things simmer for a little bit before I put my take on it. Unless you guys would like to rather see it as soon as humanly possible, in which case I'll just start doing these things as soon as they come up instead of just, giving everybody a little chance to look at it. But before we get into it, like always, I'd like to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video, just get the word out there because I'm trying to grow and I would like to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Dragon Ball Super TCG channel one day. So that being said, today we're talking about Broly, Ultimate Agent of Destruction. If you guys have seen the previous video, and I'll put the link down there, we've got the Destruction rares that are coming in the set because they would like to change that extra rare slot every time, feature rares and destruction rares, whatever. But we'll be getting them, and they're all Majin variants of important villains that we already know. Plus, there's already a rare in the set that reduces their cost by 1, but also makes so they don't have specified cost. So you can splash them all as long as you have the Babidi on the field that has barrier. So we are going to get into this card. Crazy 8 cost Broly Ultimate Agent of Destruction. Double strike, dual attack, ultimate. Auto when one of your green battle cards with an energy cost of 7 or more is removed from the battle area by a skill or KO'd. Activate this skill. You may choose all cards other than this card from your hand and place them into your drop area. And if you do, play this card from your hand. Auto, when this card attacks, if your life is at 1, your opponent chooses all of the cards in their hand and places them in the drop area. Okay, 40k. So, a couple things about this card, this beautiful, beautiful magnificent card. 1, no matter what Broly deck you are playing, you can play this card in said deck. If you're playing the OG Broly line with the OG Broly leader, you're KOing your own cards, and so basically, you're able to just plop this dude out on the field. If I'm not mistaken, sometimes I put my foot in my mouth and I just want to look at this because I have been testing with the old Broly line. Yep, removed by a battle area or KO. So yeah, old Broly effect can get rid of Brolys and put this guy down. Especially the new Broly, the SR Broly that comes out in a new set. That's the only one that will proc this effect. Now, when it comes to the newer Broly, the Broly BR archetype, there's a lot of ways this guy can come out. And even though it's at 1, and searching it is kind of counterintuitive for the Broly deck, because he can be searched out of top 7 by the OG 1-drop Broly. But of course, that 1-drop Broly doesn't really search out anything in the new Broly decks. But I just wanted to talk about some quick little bits of synergy. First off, if you guys remember in the last video talking about all the Broly cards, which I will also leave a link to down in the description, this guy can come out on turn 2. As early as... Actually, you know what? No. He would have to come out on turn... He can come out on turn 3 if your opponent doesn't touch you. If your opponent has tried to push you in a little bit, he can come out as early as turn 2. But basically the combo I was talking about where turn 1 you play the 1-drop Broly, take 2 life. Turn 2, you Paragus, cheat in the control mechanism, pop the Broly and the Paragus, searching the 4-drop to your hand, then the Broly taking 1 to 2 life. I kind of like putting myself down to 3 because it's much easier to play 1 more Broly and bring myself back down to 1. But you can do that and play your 4-drop and then just use the mechanism to blow up the 4-drop after swinging to get the 7-drop out. And at this point, if you've awakened this turn, you're left with 1 open mana, the 7-drop, and your leader. Now, if you happen to have another control mechanism, you could just play that out and pop your 7-drop and put this guy on and discard your hand, then swing with the leader and draw back up to 6. So there's a lot of plays that you can do with this, and don't get it wrong, even if you're not at 1 life, he's still a 40k double strike dual attack on turn 2 or 3, and that's disgusting. So just to run you through that play one more time, because I know it's kind of convoluted. Turn 1, play an energy, play the 1-drop, take 2 life. Turn 2, play Paragus. Paragus Rampage triggers effect, gets the control mechanism to the board. You activate Paragus' effect to kill himself and the 1-drop Broly, and at this point, what you can do is search a 6 or lower Broly from your deck. and that would be the 4-drop to set up your play for Broly. And then Broly will take 2 life, 1 or 2 life from your life to your hand, and then you can then put in a 4-drop. So you put that 4-drop out. So at this point, it's your leader, 2 tapped energy, a mechanism, and the 4-drop Broly. You swing with the 4-drop Broly, you can awaken untapping your energy, one of your energy, drawing a card, and then you can use the control mechanism to pop your leader, pop the 4-drop Broly to discard 2 cards and slam out the 7. Now at this point, if they have something on board, you can use your leader effect to pop their leader, or top their card after you swung with yours. But a good player, if they have an untapped 1-drop weenie, they'll probably just combo with it in defense to make sure you can't proc it. So safer play would dictate if you have the Dash Pack Paragus that's coming out, or you have another ring, you just play it out, pop your 7-drop, and you can slam your secret rare onto the board. So at turn 2, you can get this guy into the board in the perfect storm, and he's just sitting there at 40k. It's very hard to interact with him that early in the game, and all you have to do from the next part of the game is to play a single 1-drop, bring your life down to 1, and then Broly can start swinging and negging your opponent's hand to 0 while swinging with double strike. And that's kind of the crazy thing about him. So yes, he's not searchable in the best deck he can be played in. However, it's not that much of a stretch. If Broly becomes a meta-defining card, if this Broly becomes a meta-defining card, it's not going to be that outlandish to think that you may tech in 2 or 3 of the 1-drop OG Brolys specifically for the purpose of finding this dude so that you can end the game. Because so far in testing, I haven't really seen any games that you pull this guy on turn 3, 2 or 3, and you just don't win. Like, it's an incredible push to be able to play this dude and have your opponent top decking for the rest of the game, unless like they just get some crucial stuff like you swing, you know, they have some sort of kill tapped battle card. But you know, even with that, if it gets popular for you to play more yellow, like Death Razor or just any of those cards with, like, you know, kill any tapped creature or battle card, then you know what this card's already going to turn into. You know, you swing with your leader, you swing with Broly, he untaps, you leave him untapped. So this guy has the potential to dance around a lot of stuff, and he's just a massive beating. I'm going to be putting up lists and stuff, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to play for March in North Carolina, and I want that to be my priority before I start putting up lists left and right. I'm going to work on some duel videos, some game just matches. I want to have my interface good so you guys can see the amount of life and the decks being played and all sorts of cool stuff. But that's going to get online after March, because I want to make sure set 6 comes out, because right now it's not like the format's stale, but the format's kind of stale. So either way, I hope you guys like this video talking about the secret rare. I hope you guys find out even better ways to play with them. I hope you guys can take things that I said and just kind of roll with them. But the leader is very, very powerful, and his effect is not that hard to deduce why he's so powerful, but I just want you guys to know that there are surefire ways to put this guy out on turn 2, and there are even more consistent ways. Like by turn 3, if you see him in hand, you've probably had 2 or 3 different ways of putting him out. So, like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys like the content, and I'll see you guys next time you decide to join Universe X. Peace.